We have come together to enjoy and celebrate Nordic contemporary dance. But before we embark on that journey, we'd like to take you back 100 years. In 2018, the world commemorates the 100th anniversary of the end of the First World War. Icelanders have yet another milestone to remember. 100 years ago, Iceland became a sovereign nation, gaining independence from the Danish kingdom in most matters. In 1918, Reykjavik was small. The winter was the coldest ever in recorded history, and the town was plagued by the Spanish flu and shortage of food and fuel. Iceland had weak infrastructure and fragile institutions of state. It was, by most standards, an underdeveloped nation. Yet on December 1st, 1918, Iceland became a free and sovereign state. What made this small nation in the north take this giant step? Where did the strength and courage come from, and the longing to become an independent nation amongst nations? It came from within, fueled by poetry and songs, which were ours and formed our cultural identity. Almost all of us could read, and read we did. Our claim for independence was intellectual, cultural. Our culture, in all its colorful shape and form, remains our anchor. And it has been the arts which people have turned to in times of trouble, as well as times of celebration.
The most influential culture experience I've had was a piano concert played by Víkingur Heiðar by Philip Glass. It was extremely well done. It moved me. It was very powerful. And one of the things that was so exceptional is that the concert was actually at someone's house. So I was very close to the pianist, and I could really feel all the emotions that Víkingur Heiðar put into the work. And also what was so extraordinary was the way he would always start every act by explaining the story behind it, etc. So due to this, I actually listened to Philip Glass almost every day.
It is the opening of the National Theatre in Iceland all these years ago. We had waited for such a long time for the National Theatre to open, this palace of tales. Theatre is very strong in Iceland and very good. Of course, we have this inheritance from the Icelandic sagas, and I'm very, very proud of our theatre.
Well, in my childhood neighborhood, there were two rival artistic camps. One was Duran Duran and the other was Wham. But I was the only one that was a Michael Jackson fan. That was because of sort of an epiphany when I was very young and I saw Michael Jackson do the moonwalk. How could somebody walk and move backwards at the same time?
Moments like now are important to remind us of the value of arts and culture. Of why good people like all of you wonderful artists and guests have decided to travel from all corners of the world to share and experience Nordic dance. IceHot Nordic Dance Platform welcomes you.